Okay, what's up guys? Today I'm just gonna rush past this intro because I've got a long video ahead, so I'm not gonna waste you guys or drain you guys' attention for too long. But right now, I said yesterday's video, let's try and break as many likes as we can, and the next video we'll have to break it. The next video happens to be this one. So right now I'm looking at the video yesterday and it got 2,700 likes. So let's smash 2,700 likes for today's video. Let's keep getting more likes each video. Every video I make, let's try and get more and more likes, grow stronger and bigger. But yeah, let's finally do the notification shout out for today's video. Shout out to these guys for being the homies. These are the guys, they were always having the notifications on since yesterday. So yeah, shout out to all of you guys. Remember, all you have to do to get the notification shout out is simply like this video, turn on my notifications by clicking the bell button near the subscribe button, and finally commenting done down below so I know that you're done and I can enter you for the notification shout out. So yeah guys, smash the like button, go go go. We need to break 2,700 likes and finally enjoy the video, so I need to ramble on. Peace. What's up guys? Today we'll be looking at things that are different in other countries in Clash Royale. Now, I'm only doing this because I just think this is an interesting topic that a lot of people are starting to cover now. You may have seen a few of these videos before, but now we're going to be looking at some Clash Royale features, just things in Clash Royale that look different in other countries. So there's our country, and most of the people watching are American or like from the UK, so that's why I'm saying our country. There are a few people that watch me that are Spanish, Russian, German, and like all of this stuff. So some of you guys may actually experience this because some of these things and features are different compared to the US, and they're just different in other countries. They look different, there's like a few little twists, and we're going to be going over some interesting ones today. So let's start off with the first one, and this is the bomber car design, the arrows car design, and the knight car design. Now I did make a video on this a while back, and I actually noticed that the bomber card, the arrows card, and also the knight card did look a bit different on an Asian, or I think it was like a Chinese live stream on Clash Royale. They're having like a tournament, and these are the cards that came up, guys. This is not the the design of the cards that we have in Clash Royale right now. We definitely don't have this bomber, this knight, and this arrows. The knight doesn't look too different, but it definitely looks a bit different. For some reason in China they had like different looking card designs, I guess, but to be honest, the bomber looks cooler in my opinion. Arrows don't even look like arrows, it looks like some sort of fire spell in my opinion. But yeah, this is just like the first 3 card designs that I noticed from a Clash Royale live stream in China. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed it now because I only seen it like one time and I've never seen it again. But if you're from China and you somehow like understand what I'm saying, then make sure to tell me if this is the card designs you still have over there. Next we have the secret gem stat button. Now this is in Korea. In here you have a screenshot of like a secret gem kind of statistics button. Obviously you all know when you go to the home screen of Clash Royale, you can go in the top corner, like the top right corner, there's like the picture of where your gems are, and if you tap on it, it says gems are used to unlock chests, unlock cards, and like whatever it says in the US version. But if you go over to the Korean version and you tap that gems button, this is what happens. It tells you how many gems you have got, how many gems you have actually purchased, and how many gems you have got from like free to play, like achievement, chests, etc. Now this button is pretty useful in terms of telling whether someone's free to play or they just pay to win, because one of the lines, I'm not sure which line it is. Obviously I don't speak Korean or I can't read Korean. There's basically a line telling you how many gems that you have won from the game without paying, for example from the chest and achievement, and the other line which will tell you how much you have bought. So this is a pretty cool feature. Now this doesn't look anything like this in like the US version, even like any other country. I'm pretty sure not even another Asian country. I'm pretty sure China and Japan don't even have this. So this is an exclusive feature to Korea, which is pretty cool and no one else has. The next topic is kind of similar. It's another kind of like secret button. Now, I'm pretty sure this is either on the Japanese or the Chinese server. I can't remember which one, but basically if you head on over, I'm pretty sure it's Japanese one. If you go to the Japanese language in your settings and you go on over to the shop, you scroll all the way down, you will see this secret button. I did make a video on this. It's like a kind of bluey button with a bunch of like Asian text that I did not understand, but when I actually did manage to click on this, it took you to like the frequently asked questions for like Supercell support. It basically brings you to Supercell support for when you have like frequently asked questions, you have any problems that you've encountered, or if you've lost your account. That's basically the button. I'm not sure why that's in the shop when it's supposed to be in the settings for everyone else, but nevertheless, this is another cool feature that no other countries have apart from this one. And by the way, this video is filled with like Asian stuff to the top. This is like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, like all of this stuff is mostly in those sorts of countries because they're the more like diverse countries. I don't know why, but they see everything a lot differently, and it's kind of cooler what they see because they have a lot more like buttons and like weird stuff that we don't usually have. So this next one's from the Chinese New Year secret update. Now I did make a video on this like almost half a year ago now. If you know the Chinese New Year is, I'm pretty sure, don't roast me in the comments for this, but I'm sure it's either the 22nd of January, like the 28th. Listen, okay, I don't know. Yeah, it was on the Chinese New new year, and there was like a secret update. Whenever you went onto the Chinese language and settings, you head on over to News Royale, and it would bring you like a bunch of like these red sneak peek kind of things. You can check out the video in the description, by the way. But yeah, no other country had this, and I managed to figure out that like there was some sort of secret Chinese princess update in China, and I thought there was going to be a new trip coming, and I just thought that Chinese people get to know first because it's their new year. But it turns out this was exclusive to China, where they had like these gift packs in the shop. But yeah, this is like one of the biggest ones that no other country had this at all. It was only exclusive to China, and yeah, it was just pretty cool to see this in News Royale when you went over there. And every day they would release one of these red background sneak peeks, and it's kind of weird that they had the red one because usually we get the blue sneak peeks, as you guys know. But obviously, since it's different in other countries, then I guess they're gonna have to change the color to red, and it kind of suits in Chinese because it's like the Chinese flag is red and stuff. So yeah, another thing which is Chinese, believe it or not, and this definitely not the last one, is the secret anniversary New Year's Clash Royale logo. Now here on the screen you could see, you might have seen this before floating around, but yeah, this is like apparently what was supposed to be a secret anniversary logo change for the Clash Royale anniversary update. As you can see, it says the number 1 in some Asian text writing, which I don't understand. I'm pretty sure it just means 1 anniversary, and a lot of people in Asia were actually thinking that this was going to be changed to their logo, and everyone thought that this was going to be changed to the new logo for everyone, but this was only in like Asian countries, I'm sure. There was actually a leaked picture of this being on the Clash Royale Google Play Store, so whenever you went into the Google Play Store, you could see this exact logo being there. Instead of like the king, the red king, you could see this kind of blue princess shooting her bow, which in my opinion does look very cool. It looks a lot more better in my opinion than the red king that we have now, so I reckon that we should have got this, like everyone should have got this. But yeah, this was exclusive to, I believe, just China. So yeah, I bet you guys did know that. And moving on to the next thing, and this is kind of like one of the bonus ones, we have a red card from the Chinese Clash advert. Now this, again, this has happened like 3 months ago. I did make a video on this as well, but as I was watching a Clash Royale anniversary kind of like commercial, there was a magical chest that was opening, and in the magical chest came out a red background card. And as you know, we don't have red cards, we only have commons, which are like kind of light blue, rares which are orangey kind of, and then epics are like purple, and legendaries are like multicolored. But yeah, a red card came out, and everyone was saying that like this was like a sneak peek, as like a hidden Easter egg sneak peek. No one really knew what it was, and they were saying it was going to be heroes. Now I actually found this image, and I'm pretty sure this is in Italian or something along those lines. You could see that it says like the Archer Queen is a legendary, but then the type, it says eroe, so I'm pretty sure that means hero. It does translate to hero. And yeah, this is kind of like suspicious because, as you know, red cards, a lot of people thought that the red cards would signify heroes, and Supercell were also talking about adding heroes or something of that sort, but it turns out it didn't even mean anything. A lot of people got all hyped up thinking there's going to be a new card rarity or a new card type, and I'm pretty sure they just changed the color for the looks, just to like spice things up a bit. You don't just want to have like a plain common card coming out of the magical chest, so they switched up a bit and they went with the red back of the card, which I'm not gonna lie, fair play, that is pretty interesting to do. But anyway, moving on to the last thing, this is kind of like another bonus one, and guess what country it's from? Yes, you guys already guessed it, it's from China. Like 90% of these things that I went over in this video. So again, if you go into the Chinese Clash Royale server language, if you go onto your shop, you can actually see that the chests where you buy the chests, the formatting and stuff just looks a little bit off. So at the bottom of the, obviously where you buy the chest, the bottom just like looks the same. You buy them for like, you know, gems, but then there's also something on the chest, like a little green circle with some Asian writing that again, I cannot understand. So if you know any of this, just please translate in the comments below. I don't have a clue what any of this says. But yeah, something strange that no other country gets apart from this Chinese language server, so only Chinese people get this, is when they went over to their chest, like there was like a bag of gold above the chest, and I thought initially you would get this from buying the chest and no one else would get this, so like you're getting a bunch of extra gold, but it turns out that's basically where it tells you how much gold you're getting within the chest. So in other words, the gold bag above the chest is just showing exactly how much gold you will get, so it won't even vary from like a certain like variety of gold. For example, in the English and or American servers, you can see when you click on the chest, it will say like within a certain amount of gold. So for example, like 2,000 gold to 5,000 gold. But like this one just says like a completely round number. It's not from anything to anything. It's one number that's exactly how much gold you're gonna get, which is kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know, I think this kind of looks cooler because, I don't know, it just has like more stuff to it. And also, when you click on one of the chests that you're willing to buy, this is what comes up, and it does look a lot more cooler than what we have. Again, it says the gold on the left of how much gold's gonna be in the chest, and the green circle next to the chest again. It just looks a lot more cooler. Like the way it's set out and the way its style is, in my opinion, it's just a lot more better than ours. But then at the bottom we do have the exact same as what like everyone else has. So it says 22 epic cards, 136 rare cards, and also of course the amount of cards that you'll get in total in the chest, and it says 684. So that bottom part is basically the same as what anyone else gets, but the top part is really what like strikes me. It looks a lot cooler than any other countries that I've seen have this. So yeah, fair play to China for like 90% of these things that look different compared to anyone else. Fair play to China. I don't know, they're always like different from everyone else, which is why I like it so much. So if you guys did enjoy this video about how things look differently in other countries in Clash Royale, make sure to drop a like, and maybe I'll do even more of these. It depends if I find more, because all of these I found just because of my own knowledge. But yeah, if I do find some more, if I manage to find some more, I'll definitely hit you guys with another one of these videos. But for now, that's been it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.